San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Carl Malden. Also starring Richard Hatch. Mario Raccuzzo. Gerald McRaney. Special guest star Darlene Carr. Tonight's episode, Hot Dog.
All units to 211 armored car in Blakely and Howard. Suspects last seen heading north on Blakely. Repeat, north on Blakely, riding motorcycles. One orange, one yellow. All units respond.
Hit it.
North on Blakely, riding motorcycles. One orange, one yellow. All units respond.
4 boy, 111, in pursuit of 2 motorcycles. Believe suspects in 211. 4 boy, 111, suspects west on Strand.
Southwest on Lambeau. All units respond.
There he is. Are you all right?
Yeah, fine. I had that guy, you know that? I had him cold.
We didn't have a bad shot either till you bashed into us.
Me into you?
Well, we weren't moving.
He turned left, going southeast on Brody. No, there's no chance. That's it, 10-4.
Yeah, but you were blocking the whole street.
Sure, trying to get the suspect.
Did anyone ever tell you that the man in pursuit has priority?
We didn't see you.
Well, all you had to do was look, Inspector.
Lieutenant,
Well, anyway, you made me lose him.
why don't you drop it? You knew other cars would be involved. They give you a radio. Why don't you use it?
At 90 miles an hour. Look at this.
So? Huh? I'm looking. How much you think it's going to cost to fix that? Brand new. We just picked it up this morning.
You can't put a price tag on law enforcement, Lieutenant.
Don't forget to file a report. Hot dog, you can spot him a mile away.
It was just an accident, Mike. What are you so upset about?
Attitude, Dan, his attitude. He thinks he's going to solve this case all by himself. The rest of us are going to get in his way. He's a real hot dog.
Are you sure it's not because he put a dent in our new car?
Yeah, that too.
Did I do something wrong, officer?
Yes, ma'am.
What did I do?
I see your driver's license, please, ma'am. Take it out, please.
You still haven't told me what I did.
Made an illegal U-turn, ma'am.
I did?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it's okay where I come from.
Where's that, ma'am?
Arizona. I'm going back to school there in a few days.
You have a California driver's license?
I got it before I went to Arizona.
Yes, ma'am. But you understand and agreed to abide by the laws of the state of California.
You're not going to give me a break, are you?
No, ma'am?
Even if I cried real tears and promised never to do it again?
No, ma'am.
Be careful. You almost smiled.
Let me give you some advice. Don't pay the ticket. Go to court and contest it.
You think I can beat it?
No. But it'll give me a chance to see you again. Would you object?
Well, I guess not.
What if I ask you to dinner?
Well, I don't know anything about you.
Well, I don't know anything about you either. That's why I ask you out, okay?
Okay.
Good. 6 o'clock tonight? Dinner.
Tonight, well...
Is this where you live?
Well, yes, but...
Good. See you at 6. Oh, by the way, I don't have a car, just a bike. So skirts are out. Good afternoon.
All the vehicles were reported stolen. That probably goes for the bikes, too.
So the armored car was cased to the nail. They picked this street and sandwiched it. The fire scare opened the back and they escaped by motorcycles. Say, remind me to ask that hot dog if those bikes had any special racks on the back.
Lieutenant? This lady lives over there. During the commotion in the smoke, she saw a couple of bags go over the fence. Man jumped over, put them in a blue van, and took off.
Did you get a good look at the man?
No, he had a helmet on and some kind of a mask. It wasn't very big, but I did get part of his license number.
847.
I didn't get the letters.
Comb the area and see if anyone else saw that van. Thank you very much. Come on, let's put out an APB. We'll punch the central computer when we get back. If there's one common denominator among criminals, they never change a winning game. Now, what sticks out here is fire. They used it to make that heist work. Now, my guess is that if they used fire once before and were successful, they'll try it again. The computer will tell us. Say, what about that armored car driver?
Skull fracture, but he'll make it. The guard was DOA.
There's so little. Kill a man. just so he couldn't close the door. Jeannie!
Hi, Dad. Oh, I can't kiss you, and your dinner's on the stove. I'm going out.
Oh, to the opera or to a ball game?
I've got a date.
Oh, you got a date. Okay.
I called you at the office, but you weren't in.
No.
Tough day, huh?
Tough enough. What time's your date?
6 o'clock.
Anybody I know?
A guy.
What's his name?
Just somebody I met.
When?
This afternoon.
You met him this afternoon? You got a date with him already?
Well, sure.
How'd you meet him?
Well, we kind of ran into each other. Oh, would you get that? I'll be out in a second.
Well, hi there, Lieutenant. What are you doing here?
I live here.
How about that? Mike Stone and Gene Stone. That's quite a coincidence. She ready?
Hi there. Come on in.
Hi.
Dad, I'd like you to meet...
Larry. Larry Wilson.
We've already met.
Yeah, we sort of ran into each other.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't have time to change. With all those damage reports I had to fill out, I got behind. But my apartment's just on the way, so I thought we'd stop by and I'll...
You could slip into something a little more comfortable.
Exactly. While Gene waits outside.
Outside?
Well, somebody's got to watch the bike. You ready?
Don't forget your dinner.
I won't. It's on the stove.
Good night, Lieutenant.
What was that all about?
We dented his car today.
The new one?
Mm-hmm.
You sure know how to win friends.
Tell me about it.
Funny.
What?
You're not what I expected.
And just what did you expect?
Oh, something in the way of a right-wing, ultra-conservative redneck with Gestapo overtones.
It's the uniform.
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You've agreed to abide by the laws of the state of California, ma'am. You reminded me of a big blue robot.
Well, then why did you go out with me?
Because you smile. Robots don't smile.
I'll have to remember that.
Oh, you mean you don't do this all the time? Well, it goes like a well-oiled machine. The smile, the date, the little Italian restaurant.
Not true, and you know it. Besides, you're not the type to go for an easy smile and a cheap line.
Thank you, sir.
I'll tell you something else if you promise you won't tell. It's against regulations to ask a girl out on a date while you're giving her a ticket.
Well, then why did you?
Because you're leaving in 3 days.
Unfortunately, I have to get back to school.
What do you study?
The past,
History?
archaeology, the science of moving dirt around to find out something about the people who moved the dirt before we moved it.
Sounds fascinating.
What it comes down to is digging a hole.
Why do you want to be an archaeologist?
Why do you want to be a cop?
Because you never know when you go to work in the morning what your day is going to be like. What's waiting for you out there. What you're going to find.
That's why I want to be an archaeologist.
Do you ever get used to these steps?
No, but we don't get a lot of salesmen, so they're good for something.
Next time I'll bring a oxygen, a bottle of brandy for a little nightcap.
Ah.
If there'll be a next time.
Dad, really?
I thought I heard something.
Yes, it was me gasping for air. Thank you for a very pleasant evening. I like your hair that way. Good night, Lieutenant.
Good night.
Good night.
I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. You're acting just like a father.
I am a father.
All right, then, a nervous father.
Yes, I'll admit to that. Especially when I saw you climb on the back end of that motorcycle.
Motorcycles are perfectly safe.
I didn't say they aren't. But I'm talking about the hot dog that's driving it. I'm familiar with his work.
You're just upset because he dented your car.
No, I'm upset because he didn't follow procedure. Because he didn't tell anyone he was in hot pursuit. And because he not only endangered his life, but he could have endangered somebody else's. Someday that... Listen to me. Someday that hot dog is going to fly over the high side, and he's going to paint himself on the pavement. And when he does, I don't want him to take you along with him. So you just stay off that motorcycle. And stay away from him.
This has nothing to do with you, or the police department, or procedures. It's between me and him. And don't forget to turn off the porch light before you go to bed.
Car washing, 16.
Call in the print boys yet?
They're on their way. What the? Hold on. You're right, it's him.
Hey, Lieutenant. I knew it was you when I saw the dent in the door.
Can't miss it, can you?
There's something I was going to tell you last night, but the porch light drove it right out of my head.
Okay, let's get to the point.
On that armored car robbery, what are you looking for?
We're working on an MO, fire, arson. We think that operation was so successful that they probably did it before somewhere.
You're looking for a biker.
Well, the fact that they all left on motorcycles, that's only part of the MO.
No, it's more than that. Those guys were good. Pros. The guy I was chasing racked twice, laid it down once, and never even came close to losing it on a jump. He's also wearing a motocross boot.
What?
It's a special biker's boot with a steel toe. He could really pivot on it. He's either a dirt racer or rides motocross. That's what you're looking for.
Thank you. Thank you, Officer Wilson, for taking time off your job and telling us all that.
Well, that's okay. I'm off duty anyway. I was on my way back to the station when I...
Saw the dent.
Could be right.
We can't put out an APB on a biker. We don't have that many policemen in San Francisco. Well, come on, don't just sit there. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Some guy, I don't know. He wore dark glasses and a hat. He paid cash. We don't look at the man. We look at the truck. See if there's any damage to it, you know? Look at the tires. See if it'll fit through the machine. He said he'd be back in half an hour. That was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
No prints. It's clean, Mike. Really clean.
We do a good job. The people work for me are trained, you know?
Was the man wearing overalls the driver?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
We found a grease smudge on the brake pedal. Said the lab might be able to give us an analysis.
Did the lab say how long it would take?
No, but they knew you'd ask.
Come on.
See.
wouldn't dare.
Oh, if Dad could only see you.
I'll stick around.
Amazing. Everything fits. Where did you get these?
Out of my closet. Well, things you collect without ever really wanting to.
Oh, I see. You know, this is ridiculous.
Now listen, you can't be a serious biker. Just stay home.
Yes, sir.
That's better. It's still a little early. Do you mind stopping by this place on the way?
No, not at all.
What can I do for you?
Looking for a guy. Thought maybe you might be able to help me.
What's his name?
I forgot. Oh, man, I was loaded and I just forgot. Is it down south in the Channel Islands motocross?
I was down for that one.
Well, okay, you know the joint on 101 just south of Big Sur coming back that Sunday night?
Don't remind me.
Right. Well, a guy there gave me 20 bucks and I want to pay him back. But I don't have the name. Tall dude. I really can't tell you what he looks like, but I rode with him for a while up the coast till he lost me. Could really lay it down. Even rode street with a steel toe.
That's Don. I'll bet on it.
Could be a million guys.
No, Don. I forget his last name. Hey, ask around. You'll find him. Hey, try Pinky's. Okay?
Oh, okay, thanks. I'll do that. You going up to Eugene for the scramble?
Hey, I wouldn't miss it.
See you there.
You're amazing.
I hoped you wouldn't find out.
Hey, Roger, why don't you go sweep out the office, all right?
I don't like you coming here.
Well, there's a guy over at Mella's, and he's asking questions about somebody with a hot shoe.
What do you look like?
Normal. Had a girl with him, but I think he's a cop. Now, how are they gonna know anything?
Where's Don?
I don't know. I went over to his place. Landlady said he's been gone a couple of days.
All right, find him. Tell him to crawl in a hole and stay there until we let him out.
Yeah, okay. Now, this guy, you think he's gonna come around here asking questions?
If he's making the rounds, he is.
Why are you doing this? Looking for this Don character, I mean. Is it your job?
Technically, no. But what I do on my own is my business. Hang on.
What is it?
I think there's a robbery going on in that liquor store. Go to that phone booth over there and call the police. Tell them there's a 211 in progress. Officer needs assistance. Can you do that?
Sure. And they're shooting.
I'm a police officer. Put the gun on the counter and your hands in the air.
Not me! Now you stay where you are and she doesn't get hurt.
doctor.
I gotta go down and file a report because of the shooting. Can you get home all right by yourself?
Sure.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
Jeannie. Jeannie. Are you all right?
Oh, sure, of course. I'm all right. But listen, they've taken Larry downtown.
He is a jerk. They ought to take him all the way to Siberia. I get a call on my radio. Hey, Mike, your daughter is backing up Larry Wilson in a shootout at a liquor store.
All I did was make one telephone call.
Sure, from a glass booth, right in the line of fire. 211 my foot. Did he tell you to say that?
Now, wait a minute. He went in that store
Without a backup.
He did what he had to do.
Maybe. Maybe, but what he did was very dangerous, and he put you right in the middle of it. Now, look, I want you to give me your word that you will never see him again. Your word. I want you to give me your word.
Mike, how'd the review board go?
Larry Wilson was sent back to duty without a reprimand.
Thought it was against regulations to fire when someone's got a hostage.
It was a judgment call. I voted in his favor.
A lot of trouble getting his records. How come?
The more you dislike a person, the tougher it is to be fair. What have you got there?
Computer readout.
That's not bad. 3 previous firebomb robberies. Bank in Seattle, armored car in Los Angeles. And a jewel heist right here in San Francisco.
But still no leads.
You know, if these jobs are done by the same outfit, and it's my guess they are, then we got pros, and pros are ex-cons, and cons have records. Say, let's talk to the jewelry store guy. Maybe he can come up with something. What about the lab? They gonna make all that grease yet?
Not yet. They say it's exotic. They're working on it.
Exotic? Grease is grease.
Help you? Maybe. Looking for a guy. Name is Don. Where's the steel cap boot?
I don't know any Dom. Sorry. But you can put a card on the board in there if you want. A lot of people look at it.
That's a good idea. If I don't find him, I'll do that.
Hello?
Spotty, where's Don?
Beats me. I looked everywhere for him. I heard he was down in Morro Bay.
The guy was here asking questions. If he ain't a cop, he's sure close. Look, go to Morro Bay. Find Don before somebody else does.
Yeah, okay.
Don't mess around, Buck. I've been at this a long time. There's heat out there. I can feel it.
There were 17, just like this one. Gone in less than 90 seconds. Traumatic. The jewel case was handcuffed to my wrist. You know, at first I thought, oh, God, they're going to cut off my arm. But one of them had cutters. Severed the chain, only cut me right here, which certainly was a consolation, believe me. I still have dreams.
Then they ran across the street and jumped on motorcycles.
Yes, and that was that. I just sat on the curb and waited until the ambulance came.
You say they wore headgear and masks?
Correct. I had no way of identifying them.
What about clothes?
Sort of coveralls, nothing special. Oh, one of them was very dirty, greasy.
Shoes. What about shoes?
I don't remember.
Sneakers, moccasins, boots.
Boots. Yes. Funny, I did see when they were cutting the chain, I looked down. And there beyond my own arm was one boot. You know, at first I thought, oh, the poor man must be a cripple. He certainly ran well enough when he crossed the street. Yes. Strange boots with steel cups over the toes.
The biker's boot.
Your hot dog put his finger on it.
You're on time.
Well, don't look so surprised.
Thank you. How come you didn't want me to pick you up at your house?
It's chauvinistic. A man having to pick up a woman at her door is an archaic ritual. Like 50 years ago, a woman spending an evening alone with a man in his apartment would have been considered a fallen woman.
Just goes to show you how little things have changed in the last 50 years. You know what I think?
What?
I think it's because you didn't want your father to know that you were going out with me.
Well, if you're going to start reading my mind, I better leave right now.
I'm burning the water. Mm-hmm.
Larry, what's a hot dog?
A hot dog. That's something you eat at a baseball game, isn't it?
In police terminology.
A hot dog is someone who goes straight ahead, full speed. Doesn't look left, doesn't look right, doesn't look back. He just goes.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you might say that he doesn't always go by the book.
My dad doesn't want me to see you anymore.
Why is that? Because I'm a hot dog?
The classic father-daughter confrontation. But he can see this is the first time I've ever been serious about it. So now you know why all us stones have such tiny feet. So they can fit easily into our mouths.
Cheers.
Do you go to law school?
Uh-huh. Nights. I'm halfway through.
Well, you didn't say anything.
When I pass the bar, believe me, I'll tell the world.
Well, then what? Private practice?
No. Law enforcement all the way. I hope to end up behind the desk in the DA's office.
That's an ambitious dream.
No, not a dream. Dreams are things you never achieve.
Do you have any of those?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to have the fastest bike in the world and race on the Isle of Man.
Well, you could do that. That's not a dream.
And I win the race?
Okay, that's a dream. Anything else?
You.
What about me?
I think you're one of my dreams.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah, I'll be right down.
Who was it?
Gotta stop drinking so much coffee. It makes you nervous. How about trying some nice, fresh carrot juice?
Oh, no. I just went to bed late last night.
Something wrong?
Mm-mm. I was hooked on a late-night movie. Murder mystery. Who was on the phone?
The lab. They finished with the grease. I'll go get the report. Hi, Jeannie.
Hi, Dan. You busy?
No. Come on in.
I was I was in the neighborhood, and I thought I might be able to take you to lunch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, I go back to school tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Time sure flies, doesn't it? How about dinner tonight? Just you and me. I know a quiet little place.
I can't, Mike. I have a date.
Okay. You win. Where would you like to have lunch?
You know, sooner or later, we're going to have to talk about him.
Now, you know how I feel about him.
Yeah, but you don't know how I feel. Dad, you don't even know him.
Yes, I do. Don't you think I checked? I asked at least a half a dozen people around here, and he is wrong for you.
Why?
Do you have any idea how many Larry Wilsons I've seen in my 24 years on the force? 50, maybe 100. And you know how many are left? Alive in one piece? Maybe a handful.
Well, I think he's better than you give him credit for.
Okay, let's say that you're right. Let's say that he lives and he stays on the force. What then? Have you really thought about that? Married to a man who is never home when you need him. And your friends would be policemen and their wives because, well, the other people in the world, they're just a little nervous around us. And if you heard a car backfire or you heard something on the radio, your heart would stop a beat because you think it was him. You think he's lying there in an alley somewhere. And when he does come home, tired and angry and crazy because he had to help pull out the remains of 3 teenage kids from what was left of their father's car. Do you know what happens to the guts of a man who spends every day of his life sweeping up the world? Do you want to live like that?
My mother did. Dad, I understand what you're saying. And I know you have my best interests at heart. But if Larry Wilson asks me to marry him, I'm going to.
Mike, you available?
Yeah, what have you got?
I have the grease report. It's a special blend, which is what took them so long. It's made in Italy for racing motorcycles. Only 3 bike shops in San Francisco carry it.
Bikers?
Like the men said.
Let's go. Come on! Hey, fella. Can we talk to you for a minute? You sell,
Fantoni.
Fantoni, that special racing grease?
How many cans you want?
We just want a list of all the names of the people who bought it.
You gotta be kidding. You don't have it, right?
No, I do. That's the funny part. Anything else in the shop, receipts, no records, nothing. But that stuff, well, the guys that use it are pros. They're into it, you know. So I made a mailing list and I got the receipts.
Can we have these? I'll make copies and see you get them back.
I should say no.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could probably put together a list for you. Only about 10 people bought that stuff. Shouldn't be too hard.
We'd appreciate it. We'll drop back this afternoon.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
What is that? 2 down and 1 to go.
number 718, the corner of Allen and McKay.
4 boy, 111. Unable, M107.
Fantoni, that special racing grease. It's made in Italy.
Yeah, we have it. I'm pretty sure.
Still a lot of it?
I guess so.
Well, listen, we want a list of all the people who bought that product. Can you give us that list?
We don't have any lists. You better come back later.
Why?
The boss will be here.
Okay, fine. Thanks. We'll be back later.
Thank you.
Gee, Marty, the police just came. I didn't know you were here.
No, that's all right. You go home now and I'll close up.
For the rest of the day?
Yeah, all day.
Well, thanks, Marty.
I think we ought to check out the boss.
Yeah. Everybody else had a list to show us. You know, I don't think that fellow knows anything. Let's call for a stakeout. Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters.
Hey, did you see that? A biker's boot with a steel toe. Beat it! Cops! Come on! Go get him.
I'm all right.
Freeze! Get the sidewalk. Get the feet back.
Okay, let's go. Move! Move it!
Larry? Are you all right? Larry, can you hear me? Now, I know you're a good shot, but please, don't overdo it.
About our tennis game.
You had us going. You really did.
Who's us?
Dad's here, too. He's running around out there, telling everybody you're 6 different kinds of a fool. But I think he's kind of proud of you.
He's right, you know.
You're 6 different kinds of a fool?
I am a hot dog. I only know how to handle things one way. Straight ahead and full speed.
That can get you killed, Larry. I don't think I could take it. Guess I'm not much for hospitals.
Rough, huh? Been having second thoughts?
Let's just say I've been thinking. Well, I think I like it best when you graduate from law school and get a job behind a nice, safe desk.
I've been having the same thoughts.
Am I a coward?
No. You're a real hot dog. Straight ahead and full speed.
Larry,
Don't look back.
Are you sure you don't want me to drive you?
no, I'll be all right.
Jean. Jeannie. Now, you know I have always wanted you to have the best of everything. I really have. And, well, I was wrong. I have no right to tell you who to fall in love with and who not to fall in love with. I just didn't want to see you get hurt. I've always wanted to see you happy.
Dad. Thanks. Larry and I have already decided not to see each other for a while. It had nothing to do with you, okay?
Why couldn't she have told me that before I made my little speech?
Would have been too easy.
Just like her mother. Always has to be right.
Yeah, she's sure not like her father.
Dawn Lynn. Special guest star, Pat Crowley. Tonight's episode, Castle of Fear.
Why do you think you're being followed, Mr. Mossman?
I don't think, Lieutenant. I know. They won't even listen to me downstairs.
I will. Try me. Sit down. You said that you had some information about a homicide.
Mine. I'm going to be killed.
By the man who was following you? Do you know who he was?
No. I didn't see his face. Could have been anybody. What I mean is, could have been any one of 7 or 8 people. You see, 3 years ago, I served on a grand jury. I got sick when I had to quit, but before I did, I voted to indict at least 7 or 8 people. Most of them went to prison. Some didn't. Robbers, murderers, rapists. Any one of them could be after me.
Why you?
Because I was tough on them. With all this happening on the streets today, somebody's got to be tough on them. And I asked them questions, and I trapped them in lies, and the DA himself congratulated me afterwards, said I was responsible for at least half a dozen indictments.
Mr. Mossman did serve on a grand jury for 8 weeks.
Why didn't you believe me?
We have to check these things out.
Everybody said it was my duty to serve on the grand jury. Said I believed them like a fool. You see what's happened?
Were you ever threatened before?
Well, sure. What, do you think I'm crazy? It's happened before. It happened 2 weeks ago. And what about the anonymous phone calls I get? I get threats at home. Scared my wife half to death.
Did you tell these things to the police?
Sure.
What happened?
What do you think happened? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. They tell me I should get an unlisted phone. Okay, I got an unlisted phone. I keep getting the calls. They keep coming. I need protection.
All right. All right, Dan. Get in touch with the DA's office. I want a list of all the people who were indicted while Mr. Mossman served. We're going to check them all out.
No, that's going to take days, weeks. What's going to happen in the meantime?
I'll do everything I can. I'll try to get a man out there as soon as I can. Check it out from time to time.
Oh, okay. I understand now. You've got to have a homicide before you can do anything. Okay. Lieutenant, this case ought to be a cinch for you because you're getting advance information on the Alfred C. Mossman murder right now, and that ought to save you people a lot of trouble.
Hello? Hello? Look, is somebody there? Will you please answer?
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, dear.
Was that call for me?
No.
Well, who was it then?
The school. They wanted to know why Bonnie's been absent so long.
Well, you told them she wasn't feeling good, didn't you?
Yes, of course I did.
I'm feeling good, Daddy. Want to see my dollhouse?
What happened downtown?
Oh, golly, will you look at that? Oh, Pumpkin, that's fine. That's just fine.
Will you help me put the bars on the windows?
Oh, Pumpkin, dollhouses don't need bars.
Then why does our house need bars?
Because we're going to get you a dog.
A dog?
A big dog, and we've got to have the bars on the windows so the dog doesn't run away.
When?
That's what Mama and I want to talk about now. So you run your room and play, and then we'll talk about it later, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, dog!
What are the police gonna do?
The same. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They act as if there's something wrong with me.
The homeowners association called this morning. The man was very rude.
Why?
He claims that our fence and the bars are going to lower property values in the neighborhood.
What's the matter with him? Okay, maybe he doesn't know about our problem, but doesn't he know that Coogan's house last week was broken into, and the week before that, 2 blocks down, O'Reilly's house was broken into? Didn't he read the papers this morning? Over a dozen muggings on the street last night? That's what's driving property values down around here.
Al, then let's sell the house. And we'll move out of here before it's too late.
No, honey. Take months to get rid of this place and then try to close on the escrow. No, we're trapped right here. We're gonna have to defend ourselves as best we can.
When did you get that?
Today. And whoever it was is gonna get the surprise of his life.
Dinner will be ready in half an hour.
Did you get a rundown on those cases?
Yep. 11 indictments while he was on jury. 2 were dismissed, 4 got suspended sentences, and 2 were found not guilty.
Well, that leaves 3.
James Dunbar, Frank Herrick, and Roger Corigliano, who's still in prison. The other 2 are out on parole.
Well, what kind of jacket's on them?
Heavy. Herrick did 3.5 out of a 10-year stretch, second-degree murder. Guy's got a long history of violence. 12 assaults, mostly barroom brawls.
Big guy, 6'3", 200 pounds. According to this, he was a model prisoner, got time off for good behavior.
Yeah, well, the word is he threatened to get back at Mosman during the trial.
Well, 3 years of prison could have taken a lot of steam out of that threat. What about the other guy?
Dunbar did 2 years voluntary manslaughter. Got a long list of priors, too.
Yeah, it looks it. Okay. I'll take him and you take Herrick and see where he was this morning.
Right.
Oh, Jim. Jim, I want you to take a steak out tonight, 8 to 12. I know, it's a double shift.
Well, it's not that, Lieutenant, but I had something planned with the wife.
The wife? Oh, I forgot. You've only been handcuffed for a month.
Well, there'll be other nights. She knows how hard I buck to get on this squad.
Mrs. Herrick?
Welcome to the sauna. Hope you're selling ice cubes.
No, I'm Inspector Robbins, police.
What's that man done now?
I'd like to talk to your husband.
Oh, I wouldn't. We've been separated for a month now. That's not counting the 3 years vacation he had in state.
You haven't seen him in that time?
Nope. And it's been great. Excuse me. I don't know, every so often he calls me from a bar. But I am not going to be a punching bag for Mr. Golden Gloves ever again.
Do you have any idea where he's living?
No. I don't know, last I heard he was bunking in one of those apartments that you rent by the week. But don't ask me the name of it because Frank was too blotto to pronounce it right.
Tell me, does he have any friends or relatives living in the Bay Area?
He lost all of his friends a long time ago. Including me.
Thank you.
Inspector. Frank usually hangs out at a bar on Turk Street. I don't know, you might be able to find him there. But if you do, don't you tell him that I told you.
It's a promise. Thank you.
Watch this, Bonnie. Watch. Left to lock. Right to unlock. Left to lock. Right to unlock. Left to lock. Right to unlock. Okay?
That way to lock. That way to not lock.
Unlock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but now what's the most important thing of all?
If I'm here alone, don't open the door to anybody except you and Mommy.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, baby. That's good. Going to bed now. Hello. 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 No one answers. Who is this? Who's talking? Hello.
Al, hang up. It's probably a wrong number.
Oh, no, honey. I can hear somebody breathing.
Well, maybe something's wrong with the phone.
No. He's doing it deliberately. Honey, come here.
What?
Come here. Come here. I'm gonna teach you to load this thing and fire it.
No. Oh, no, please, Al. You know I hate guns.
Come on, you've got to learn.
I'm
Baby,
afraid
you've
of
got
guns.
to learn. What if I'm at work? Now listen, it's easy. You take the bullet. You put it in like that, see? Okay. Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger?
Take the gun, pull the trigger. It's not loaded. Pull the trigger. Don't pull it. Pull the trigger.
No, I can't.
Pull the trigger.
Al, I just...
Pull the trigger! Pull the trigger!
When he stepped to a city fair, I don't want another drink. I just want some telephone change. You don't mind taking a drink.
Hello?
Hey, Ben. Hey, honey. Honey, it's Frank. I want to come home, sweetheart. Huh? Come on. Come on. Don't start that wagging your tongue at me again. Come on, it's my pet, isn't it?
Not anymore. Why don't you just go home and sleep it off?
Come on, Beth. Come on. You know you're my home. You know that, don't you? Hey, honey. Remember the good times we used to have, huh?
Listen, you. The cops were here today looking for you. Remember your probation? You show your face, and I'll sick 'em on you, so help me.
Now, listen, babe, you can't talk to me like that. I'm still your husband.
Not anymore. I'm filing for divorce.
Yeah, divorce. Teach you about divorce and have some respect for people.
All right, let me through. Okay, give it to me, Bernie.
One shot, it went clean through. They're still looking for the slug.
Any sign of a struggle?
No.
The position of the body was facing the house. Can you give us an approximate time?
11:47. The owner of the house called it in seconds after it happened.
Mr. Mossman was an eyewitness?
Uh-huh. But we haven't been able to get much out of him. Maybe it's a shock, but he doesn't seem to be able to talk about it.
He'll talk to me. Anything else?
Homer never got his gun out of the holster. He came up that driveway with nothing but a flashlight in his hand.
Well, they say the young ones are trigger happy. I want pictures and everything else you've got by tonight.
They got the word.
Come on, Daniel. You with me?
Yeah.
Nothing, Lieutenant.
Are you all right, Mr. Mossman?
I told you this was going to happen. You wouldn't believe me.
What did you see?
I don't feel very well.
Well, you reported a murder and you said you saw the killer. What was he like? Well, now, we need the information now, Mr. Mossman.
I'm going to check on Bonnie. Excuse me.
Was he, like one of these two?
Yeah, that's the one. It's him.
Frank Herrick. You're sure?
Positive.
Did you see the actual shooting?
No. I heard the shots. I turned on the outside lights. Herrick, he ran back across the street. I came to get my gun. When I got there, he was gone.
Mr. Moss, when you last saw Frank Herrick more than 3 years ago, you remember him that well?
Yes. He's an animal. He killed a man in a bar. He beat a man to death. He was him. He was following me.
What was he wearing?
A brown suit and no tie and no hat and a white shirt and dark shoes.
You saw Herrick running across the street, away from you. How'd you see the shirt?
Collar.
You're certain he didn't have a tie?
His collar was flattened out on his jacket, sports style. I'm an upholsterer. Cloth is my business.
And your wife didn't see him?
No, my wife was asleep.
What were you doing up?
Was checking the doors and the windows. I checked them every night.
Lieutenant? Found it in the gutter, Lieutenant.
9mm, huh? Could be a Walther Luger or, well, a half a dozen other American makes. Get it delivered.
Lab crew get any footprints?
Negative. Nothing else to go on, but I got them to vacuum the lawn and the driveway anyway.
I'll see you at the station.
Mr. Mossman, what caliber is your gun?
.357 Magnum. It's brand new. Let me show you. See, it's brand new. It's never been fired.
Did you see Herrick's gun?
I can't tell one gun from another. Upholstery, I know. This is the first gun I've ever owned.
That's all for now, Mr. Mossman. But we'll need you down at headquarters to sign a statement and then later to look at a lineup.
Do I face to face?
Well, I understand how you feel, but Inspector William Homer put his life on the line for you. And without your full cooperation, his killer could go free. Now, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
Goodbye.
Why did you tell them you only had one gun?
I don't want them suspecting me. I forgot to mention about the other gun. I don't want to answer any more questions. Don't you see the way they look at me? They look at me like I'm some kind of a coward. I don't run out there and start a gunfight.
I know you're not afraid, Al. You were just thinking of your family.
Do you think these guys care about that, these cops?
Where did Herrick's wife say we might find him?
One of the bars on Turk Street.
Yeah, we'll do that first thing in the morning.
Alfred, what are you doing to my materials? What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Mr. Abanjian. This morning I can't think straight.
I told you not to worry your head. The police will find that murder. Don't worry about it. And a cop killer? They never let a cop killer get away. Never. From the tiniest little piece of hair or lint, they've got a clue. That's the way they get them.
I have to go home now, Mr. I don't feel well.
Please, Alfred. We've got this couch we promised, and we've got the love seat we promised. We've got to get him out. Think it over. Please, Alfred.
Quiet! I gotta go home now.
You Frank Herrick?
Hey, what's your hang-up?
We're the police. We'd like you to come along with us.
That'll be the day.
You don't want any trouble, Mr. Herrick.
I don't want any trouble either.
Take him that way.
I never had a gun, and I sure never shot any cop.
Then tell us the truth about last night, where you went, who you were with.
I told you 100 times. I was drinking everything that was poured. I called my wife, and she asked for a divorce.
At approximately 10 o'clock, what bars did you go to after that?
Well, I don't remember after that. I remember I slept in my car, and when I woke up, it was dawn. So I just waited until the Garnett Bar and Grill opened.
Where'd you put the gun?
I get into enough trouble with my fist alone. What do I need a gun for?
You do admit threatening Al Mossman's life, right?
Oh, so I threatened his life. So what? I mean, because I got sent to prison. I threatened everybody's life. The grand jury, the DA. It's just talk.
Wait now. When did you change your clothes?
Who changed? I've been in these same clothes, waking and sleeping for the last 3 days.
Just doesn't figure. Take a look at Mossman's description of his clothes.
Brown suit, white shirt, dark shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And Mossman said his business was cloth?
That's right. Bring him in here. Mr. Mossman, come on. I want you to take a good look at his clothes.
Yes, sir.
How could you describe his jacket and pants as being brown?
I may have made a mistake about the clothes, but not about his face. I saw Herrick that night. He killed the inspector.
You're a liar!
You did! Yes, you did! You did! You did! You killed him! You made those threatening phone calls to my house. You asked my wife. You did. You killed him.
Sekulovich. Book him.
I tell you what, we'll split an ice cream bar and save the other one for your father.
Okay.
Bonnie, did you leave one of your toys in here?
No, Mommy.
another negative. What did you get?
3 propositions, 2 from women.
Well, lucky you. What have I got here? 11 down and 9 to go.
You really think this is worth it?
Do I think what's worth it?
Working our tails off trying to alibi someone who shot a policeman.
Listen, young fella, when the DA gets this case, it's not only going to be tight, it's going to be hermetically sealed. And that's the least we can do for Holmer. Now let's cover the 1400 block.
Hello? No, Mr. Abagian. He stepped out. Of course, I'll have him call the minute he gets back. Goodbye. That's the 3rd time he's called. You're gonna lose your job. Al, what's the matter? They have the man in jail. We don't have to be afraid anymore. I'm taking Bonnie to school tomorrow. Let's go to the park. Huh? Just the 3 of us. We'll have a picnic. It's been such a long time.
I don't know what's happening to me, Carol. I can't work. This morning I ruined another piece of material, $20 a yard. Lately, everybody keeps staring at me. Mr. Abagian, the police, everybody.
Is it because of this? Why did you hide it and lie to the police?
I forgot to tell them when they questioned me. The paper said it was the Luger that killed that inspector. I was afraid they wouldn't believe me.
Al, you lied to me. You told me you traded in the Luger.
I was afraid you'd let it slip, and then they wouldn't believe me about Herrick. And the police have doubted me about him from the very beginning. Carol, I'm so afraid of everything, even of losing my job.
Oh, no, Al. No, you're not afraid of working. You know, some men are. Lots of men run from raising families. But you're not afraid of that. Oh, Al, I love you for that, too. I tell you what, we are going to go on that picnic. I'm going to get some delicatessen beef, thinly sliced, the way you like it, and maybe even some beer. It'll do us good to get out in the fresh air, Al. Al?
That's him, huh? You're sure that's him?
Sure, I'm sure. He tried to pick a fight with me about the parking fee. See, I even wrote down his license number just in case he came back, you know? Bartender remembers him, Mike. Says he left about 1. Time and date stamped on the back there.
In 11:04 p.m., out 12:50 a.m. Bartender said he was there during all that time?
Never left. I would have recognized him if he came out. You can't miss that dude.
Okay, here you are, son. Thanks.
Well, that cuts it. Herrick couldn't have shot Homer. Which means Mossman was mistaken. Or lied. What do you have on the other con, Dunbar?
Well, Dunbar's been in Texas for over 2 months. That means I'll have to get Herrick out of custody. I want you to get me everything you can on Mossman. What he had for breakfast, the kind of upholstery tax he uses, everything. Now, come on, let's go.
opening the door in the middle of the afternoon?
Call the DA's office. They let him out.
Harry?
They let him out. They don't care. They let a murderer walk the streets.
Don't worry, I'll get it. It's probably Mr. Apache.
I'm not going to go to work. I won't go to work.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Abagian? Is that you? Hello?
Listen to me, you animal. You're not scaring me anymore. I won't be frightened anymore.
You asked for it, Mossman. The animal's gonna get you.
Here's 2 more complaints of night prowlers.
2 more, huh? That's 6 times Mossman reported that he was being followed by hired killers, and each time in a different precinct.
Look at those dates. All those complaints were made while Herrick was in state prison.
Yeah, he was so frightened that night, he'd say anything to pin it on Herrick.
That's more than fear, this paranoia. You know, he might even believe he saw Herrick. This guy could be a little psycho.
Psycho enough to kill a cop? Well, now, why didn't you tell us that you were being followed for a long time?
What good would it have done?
A registration file showed that you bought a .357 Magnum very recently, on the 19th.
Any law against that?
No, there isn't. But we were wondering, since you were followed for, well, over 2 years, why you didn't buy a gun before. Unless you already owned one.
According to your records, you were in the peacetime army station in West Germany. You didn't pick up a 9mm Luger while you were there, did you?
Why do you question me as if I was a criminal? I'm a victim. You let a murderer go. Already he's calling me with threats.
Oh, no, wait a minute now. Didn't you say that you had an unlisted telephone number?
Herrick used to work for the telephone company. How hard would it be for him to get my number?
According to Herrick's record, he did work for the phone company as a lineman.
He did, huh?
Every time I make a statement, you two look at each other. Don't you ever believe me?
It's true. Herrick hung up on me dozens of times.
Well, we'll check it out. But, you know, you still haven't answered our question. Did you ever own a Luger?
No, of course not. I wouldn't even know what one looked like.
Aren't you going to answer it?
It's him. It's Herrick.
Hello? Hello?
I'm coming to get you.
Well, I can't hear you. You'll have to speak louder.
I'm coming to get you.
Well, now, why would you want to come to get me? Hello? Hello?
Now do you believe us?
When he calls again, you answer the phone. Stall him as long as you can. Say anything at all, just to keep him on that phone. We're going to put a tracer on it.
It's gonna be different, Beth. I swear, I haven't had a single drink. Honey, I want what we had years ago.
It's too late, Frank. Way too late.
Come on, now. Let me in. We can talk this out. I know we can.
I read the papers, you know. You were arrested again.
How's that Mossman? He lied about me.
Sure, Frank. Sure.
I'm telling you, Mossman is trying to frame me.
It's always somebody else's fault, isn't it?
Damn it, that little wart. If I see him again, I'll put a stop to it this time.
Yeah, well, you just do that, Frank.
Beth, I mean it. I'll stop him.
Okay, the court order's delivered and the tap is set. He said with the new equipment, they can make a positive trace in milliseconds, providing it's a local call and the monitor set up in advance.
Well, let's hope we luck out.
Why your sister? She's safer here.
I just want Bonnie out of the house for a while.
But I don't want you to go outside. It's dangerous out there.
Al, you need help. Medical help.
No, you say you want to have a picnic? All right, we're going to have a picnic right here. You and me and the pumpkin, we're going to have a picnic right here. I'll spread the blanket down on the floor, and then you can make the potato salad.
Al,
we'll
for
have the
God's
picnic.
sakes, will you listen to me? Don't you understand? I don't want her to see you falling apart like this.
Stop it. Stop it. You hear me? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna kill you, Harris. You come around here, I'm gonna blow your brains out. You say you're waiting for me, now I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. You come get me.
Inspectors 8-1. Inspectors 8-1.
Inspectors 8-1.
We have your phone trace at the corner of 20th and Wisconsin. A payphone.
Okay, 10-4. Let's go.
Hey, Mossman, 20 guns ain't gonna save you, Mossman. I'm coming to get you.
He'll be through in a minute.
I think you're through right now.
We weren't doing anything.
Let me have your school IDs. How did you get Mossman's unlisted telephone number?
Who's Mossman?
Don't give me that. Now, how did you get the number?
I deliver groceries at the Fortress. I sneaked a look at the kitchen phone.
We were only having a little fun, Lieutenant.
Tormenting a sick man is your idea of having fun? Well, let me tell you something. Using a public telephone to threaten a man's life is a criminal violation.
Hey, I didn't threaten anybody. I mean, all I did was call up a couple of times and
Don't you tell me, buddy. I was at the other end of that phone.
Mike, it's our call.
Okay.
We won't do it anymore.
I know you won't. Your parents will have to come down tomorrow and pick these up at Juvenile.
Mike, it's Mossman's house. A neighbor called emergency code 2.
Let's go.
Up and up, Mossman!
Al, what are you doing?
Up and up, Mossman!
Al, call the police!
I know you're in there!
Get in your room. Get in your room right now and stay there.
Come on, or I'll boot it in!
Al! Will you call the police? Stop it! You stop it!
He's crazy! He's trying to kill me!
Send a special force unit out here, code 3. Take the back. Back here.
Al, for God's sakes, you don't know what you're doing. Al, will you listen to me, please? Don't!
You have a bullhorn. Mossman, this is Lieutenant Stone. Throw out the gun. Come out with your hands up. You hear me? We don't want to fire on the house.
I see you, Eric. How does it feel to be afraid?
You can keep him talking. I can work my way around to the back of the
You
house.
stay right where you are. He's got bars on the back windows, too. Mossman, you don't want to endanger your wife and child, do you?
Lieutenant! You hear me? I'm not afraid any longer!
Ready with the tear gas? Wait for my word.
Mossman, in 10 seconds, we're going to fire tear gas. Come on out with your hands up. Throw out the gun.
Now, can you lob that on the porch? Go ahead. Mossman, the next one's coming through the window. Come on out with your hands up.
No, Carol, no, there's a killer outside!
No. Oh, no. Not anybody outside. The killer's in here. Can't you see, Al? It's you. It's your fear that's killing everyone. Well, you want to destroy us too, Bonnie and me? Well, go ahead. You get it over with right now. Go on. You use your guns on us now. Go on, Al.
Okay, drop it. All right, come on. Trespassing, threatening a man's life.
I only want to talk to him.
Yeah, I know how you wanted to talk to him. By climbing over a locked gate.
Right to lock, left to not lock, Daddy.
Thank you, Pumpkin. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I had trouble with the locks.
Here. Would you like to come in? Have some coffee?
No, thank you.
I'm so sorry about everything.
And so are we.
Will he still have to serve a prison term? I mean, later?
That's up to the courts, Mrs. Mossman.
They'll do everything they can for him.
That's good. Good. You know, I was watching him when the judge told him he was being transferred to the mental health unit at the hospital, and he didn't bat an eye. He seemed to understand that it was for his own good.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Thank you so much for letting me come with you. I don't think I could have gone down there alone. Goodbye.
Yeah, it looks much better, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot. You know what they call that?
No, what?
Locked door syndrome. It's happening all over.
Yeah, well, Mossman didn't invent it. He caught it right here in the city. Right in the streets. It's a virus called fear.
Yeah, well, they better find something to fight it before every home becomes a fortress.
bánh sinh nhật ít đây này. Của trẻ con nó thích ăn. Cái kiểu như này này. Nó có những các loại không cay ấy. Nó có cả những cái gì nhỉ? Cái bánh gì nhỉ? Càng cua ấy. Cái mẹ sâu sâu ấy em.
Đấy ơi, em